confused because he said the New World.
Yeah, they're
And
like,
then,
what the fuck?
New World? He's like, yeah, we're in the New World. And then there's an old world, and they're like, no, the New World is like the whole world. You're crazy. They're making Richard seem like a flat earther. Or no, they would be the flat earthers.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, no, it just keeps going. I assure you, I've seen it.
But he gets a little condescending with his opinion here. And maybe that's because
you mean just
he knows
like I
he's
made
right.
him sound just now?
Yeah, but it was like spoken like a fish in a pond. And I was just like, okay, Dick, it's barely been a year since you thought the world ended at the boundary of Westland.
Right.
So maybe watch it? Like,
just a year in. You saw a boat for the first time in your life like a month ago. Calm down.
Yeah, don't act like they're fucking stupid because they don't know that the world keeps going.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to be condescending to somebody who's like obviously doesn't know the world as well as you, but it's like it's not helpful for you to come off like an asshole. You could just explain it, like, and he does explain it, but yeah, he's a real dick first.
Well, I think it'd be one thing to come off that way, but it's another when you come off that way and you explain to everybody that you don't know anything and that like they all know your history. Maybe not so much these people quite yet, but they're going to. So you coming off that way is gonna be like, dude, you don't know shit. So maybe stop talking to me that way.
Like somebody seeing a bird fly for the first time. You're like, yeah, they do that all the time with magnets, duh.
Yeah.
What? So he tells them that the barrier has come down after 3,000 years, and it's his fault.
Oops.
Yeah. Oopsies. This war started before he did that, though, so it's not his fault, you know. Even the massacre of Ibnisia happened before that, so this is not on him. The problem is that now there's nothing to slow the order down.
I think that was also helping to clarify for the reader. Like, in case you weren't sure, the order did not come through just when Richard came through. Like, they were already there doing this shit while he was there.
In the second book with Kaelin fighting them off with the young army.
Yeah, the man-boy wolf army.
The man-boy wolf army.
Yeah.
I knew we had a name for them. I couldn't think of it just now.
Yeah, but just in case you got confused, I think that's what this is. Just reminding you that happened before he came back.
Right. They were already here. He just made the problem way, way worse.
Yes. Yes.
And then he mentions that they use magic to defeat magic. Okay. Kara says it makes no sense because they're anti-magic. Richard explains that magic is often the only thing that counters magic. Like the way the Mord Sith take the magic of people and turn it against them. Basically, using fire to fight fire.
Just like the way that they were always like, Lord Rawl, fight magic against the magic.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even... Yeah. No, you're 1,000% right. Steel against steel, ring any bells, Kara?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And since all the Mord Sith and the Daharans have magic, the Order will eventually come to destroy them. This is personal. They're not just coming to take over the country and rule you. They are coming to kill you.
And all of our countrymen. Like, not even the peasants will be freed from this because anybody who has the bond has magic.
Literally the whole country.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the whole country. I guess it just occurred to me that they were coming to take over, but yeah, when you explain it that way, they're just coming to kill everybody.
Yeah. That's why Richard's so scared and nobody can understand.
It's time to get excited, guys.
Yeah.
They're coming to kill us. Definitely would be a bad time to just sit and drink beer. Or maybe the perfect time to sit and drink beer.
I would say perfect time. That's my personal opinion, though.
I'm a beer glass half empty kind of guy, so I think so.
Is it time for the beer break?
Yeah.
Is that what it means? Yay!
Yes. Okay, so tonight we have Blackberry, PB, and Jaylee. I am almost 100% sure that we've reviewed this one on the show before, but y'all, it's good.
It's good.
It's really good. Between this, not this exact beer, but their actual grape jelly, PB and Jaylee, because it's an ale, beer, this one and Nuttier Business from Grand Armory are the best peanut butter beers out there, as far as I'm concerned. I have not tried one to... Yeah, you get... Yeah. Like, it feels like you just ate peanut butter. And I don't know. Peanut butter beer is a weird thing. It's fun to say. But it's a flavor that people are confused by. And I'm like, you got to try it. You have got to try it. But this is from Elk Brewing in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Fantastic brewery. They have tons of good... Like, I have yet to try a bad one from there.
Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, this is like peanut butter and blackberry jam, and it actually tastes like it. It's great.
Yeah, it tastes like you just bit into one. This is a limited release, though, so you probably won't be able to get it. I don't know if you can even get it right now, because we've had this in the fridge for a little while.
That does not mean you shouldn't try.
But yeah, it's 5%, and we like it a hell of a lot. Drink it if you can.
I know we were talking about river beer. By far, the most river beer, or the most brought river beer we've had is the peanut butter and Jaylee's. PB and Jaylee's.
Yeah. Well, it's good for, like, when you stop and have a sandwich halfway through the river.
Drink your sandwich, kids.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to have a little bit more of this, and we will be back right after these words from our sponsors.
Ah!
Hey guys, Nate here from All the Things, and I want to talk to you a little bit about 4 Acre Freedom. 4 Acre Freedom is a family-owned and operated one-stop shop for everything that you're probably already looking for. They've got great shirts and hoodies, and don't forget your beer koozies. Those are absolutely essential. We have some actually with the All the Things logo on it, and they look pretty amazing, just saying. They've got custom-made rings and jewelry, which Jade and I also have, and they are awesome. We posted them on Facebook if you guys wanted to get a better look at them. I am sure you're going to want to do that. They can do custom woodwork and signs, like if you want a grace or a quote, they have a thing that'll etch it all out on the wood so you get exactly what you want every single time. They do leather work, like if you want a custom sheath for your knife, do you need a new belt? They can do that too. I mean, you could put those two things together and probably make a baldric. Just saying. Sounds like a good idea to me. They also have farm-to-table bread, candies, and confections, which are delicious. I've tried them. I highly recommend. Look, here's the thing. Everything they do is of the best quality, and it's all literally handmade. The value is there. The quality is there. Everything they do is awesome. And you should check them out for yourself. They're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, you can check them out at 4acrefreedom.com. That's high quality, handmade.
And we're back. So, Ulick's response to Richard saying that everybody is going to be destroyed by the Order is that the Harns will just destroy them first, duh. And Richard reminds him that before he showed back up, they joined the Order. It was funny.
Tell me again how resilient you're gonna be.
Yeah. And Kara jumps right in and explains that they probably felt the bond break and they just need someone to lead them. So they grabbed the first leader that they found. The bond's fixed. It's all good now.
Oh, that? Oh, don't worry about that.
Yeah, no big deal. It just, I love how easy it is to explain away the bad actions of the people who are now under our rule. It's fine. It can all go away. But all the bad people are bad people because they're under the bad people. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it seems like they can write it off easily. Like, we want them to do that because these are the good guys.
Yeah, we need them, but
it's also explained in, like, the very first book that everybody believes they're the good guys.
Yeah.
So,
That's all.
It's questionable.
Yeah, there's a lot of Order people out there that I'm like, okay, maybe they're not so bad either. Maybe they're just latching on too. Maybe they could all be redeemed.
What is it? We were just following orders?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like.
Yes. Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, maybe a little. So, Raina tells him that this is all the more reason that they should protect him. They need to leave the Midlands to its own problems, and Richard refuses to do that. He's not going to let the Order gain any more of a foothold, and he doesn't want the Midlands to fall under tyranny.
Right, that's what he's fighting against. He's like, no, if we leave, they'll take over.
Yeah.
They had done taken over before I got here.
Yeah, there was like a hot second between when Dark and Rawl had power over here and when we got here, and they were all over here.
Right. There was nobody here to stop them. I'm the only guy right now, and you guys now by proxy are the only people trying to stop them.
Yeah, and thank fuck this worked, because I wouldn't have guessed that it worked.
That's great.
Kara tells him that they just don't want to lose him at this point. They don't want things to go back to the way they were. They like being able to tell a joke and laugh. Richard explains that that's why he's doing this, because if the Order takes over, everything's going to fall to darkness. Why do I have to keep saying this over and over to you guys?
Right. You want to keep laughing and, like general happiness. Do you want all that to be taken away? You don't? Then you're on my side.
Yeah, like, I get it. It's very touching that they're like, no, we just like you, though. And we don't really care about everything else. We just want you to be okay. But, yeah, like, if they have the Midlands, they're going to have a bigger army to come kill us with. So...
And I assure you, they are coming to kill us.
Yes. The Midlands needs to present a strong front so that its people feel confident in joining, because they will stand for what's right, and everyone's going to fight together. Nobody has to stand alone. He doesn't want to rule all these people. He never came into this wanting that. This isn't like a conquest for glory for him. He just wants to live in peace with his family. But he has to take care of this right now, because he thinks that he's the only person that might have a chance to succeed.
Right. The way that it was printed in the book almost made it seem like he was saying, I'm gonna do this because I can. But like what you were saying is he's saying, I'm gonna do this because I'm the only one who can.
Yeah, there's a chance for it to work, but only if I do the things I want to do right now. Or that I'm going to do right now.
Right.
Well, Richard is worried that all these words are just falling on deaf ears, and he's going to just have to order them to do what's needed, like a fucking tyrant. Kara surprises him by telling him that she will not bathe, change, or play with his baby, which seems like it's a shift of conversation, but what it is her implying that she understands where he's coming from and what he ultimately wants, and that she's going to stand with him while he tries to do that, and once he gets there, he will have a baby that she will not take care of.
Look, the goal is to have a baby with Kaylin.
Yeah.
This is the thing I want. Yeah, I was a little bit confused. He tells her all about how you guys need to believe in this thing, we gotta fight together, and, common strength, common front kind of a thing, and then she's like, I'm not holding your baby. What? That came out of complete left field for me. But I like the way you explain it. That just means she's on board, and then when he gets his way, she's putting a boundary up.
Yeah, I think it was the most direct way for her to make very clear that she understood, like, the core of what he was talking about. Like, yeah, there's all this shit with the politics and all of that, but really, all he wants is peace. And so she's gonna help him, like, she's got him. She's got his back for that. And now he knows that she's listening.
They know each other now.
Yes.
Not in the biblical sense, just like they got it.
Yes,
they know they got it.
But her comment makes Richard have a little flashback moment to when he experienced the birth of a child for the first time. Zed had made him go with, despite him being, like, super uncomfortable about it.
They have a whole list of things Zed is awesome at. And for the first time in 3 books, they mention that he knows a lot about childbirth.
I think maybe that just comes with, like, being the healer of the town. Like, even if he didn't know about childbirth, people assumed he could do it because he was a healer of sorts. Just like barbers used to deal with, like, medical stuff. Like, they just lump people together, I think, in these times.
That's why they had the red and blue spirally things outside.
Yeah. And so, he'll figure it out, right?
I just kind of figured Terry was trying to teach a lesson and had to come up with, like, this story. And so he was like, oh, yeah. Zed can birth babies, too.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He can do everything.
But your way makes more sense. Like, he's the smart healer guy of the town, so... Yeah, they would go to him.
Somebody called him once, and now he knows how.
Yeah.
So Richard had known this woman personally, and he was sure she wouldn't survive because he was listening to her screams the whole time. It was a whole thing. He was not happy at all.
Which is not untrue.
Yeah, he was thinking about, like, digging her grave in the middle of the winter, but he would do it for her.
They had a whole... Oh, okay, and this got to me, too. The whole thing where she's screaming and